but I'll just mention two things that impressed me. One was his devotion to his job and his patience. When he moved next door, we would hear a vehicle coming up the street well after dark, and we'd know it was John just coming home after a long day at the office and making his rounds at the hospital. The other thing was his genuine concern for his neighbors. In our case, it was demonstrated a lot of ways, but I will mention two. He would bring us wood scraps from his woodworking for me to use in my wood stove. And in the winter when it snowed, we'd hear the diesel engine out front, and there would be John clearing the driveway, thus eliminating my shoveling. He did the other neighbors as well. I think he enjoyed running his machines, and although I never asked him, I theorize that maybe he didn't have a lot of toys as a boy up in Batavia, New York. And now he had some big toys to play with. We're thankful our paths crossed. We have many fond memories, and we'll miss him, Richard and Louise Hood. And now I'll put my Joe hat back on. Everybody's got stories of John. I think if there were a stranger here who had not known him personally, by now he would have figured out that John liked to help people. He would come and seek a job that he could do for you. And with all of his construction equipment, I always felt guilty that I didn't have any jobs for him. Tried to think up something for him to do, but just couldn't do it. 150 years ago, a poet named Samuel Walter Foss wrote a poem, and the last two lines of 4 out of 5 stanzas epitomize John Marchese. Let me live in a house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. John was a friend to man, the finest friend one could ever hope to have. And I was impressed with words that the pastor said in the opening comments this afternoon, when he said that John has never been so alive as he is right now. And I believe that. And I believe once John got settled into his personal mansion in heaven, that he probably walked back and tapped St. Peter on the shoulder and said, Peter, I noticed when you let me through the gate, there was a little squeak there. I'd be glad to help you fix that. That was John, and that's the way I like to picture him right now.